All the cows are already coming, the drone is up. Mowing again, so he asks me if I want to go in this field. So I just unfolded the mower. That's good. To unfold it I need to pull the rope. I don't like that much, but it's the way it is. Hopefully the next mower won't be like that. Everything's good. The mowers are running 850 RPMs. So started up both PTOs. Yeah, I squeezed my finger, put you up here because this GoPro doesn't work, probably run out of battery, and so you can see me working. It works. I did my AB line a little bit late, and always to do the outside round I did a mistake to start with the alpha motion. Our apprentice is already waiting here with the Massey. So here I have to do that with the left hand, lift up, and yeah, here it's a bit odd shape because of the compost that we have next to in a field. I hope that you like that perspective. I'm gonna put you up here and try to talk, and I also do have the DJI microphone. I always forget to put them on. I want to try to do better and put them on more often. Yeah, I really should put it in a ram mount that I have like on a back, but it's kind of hard to do if you have the mower like it's all tangled up now on the outside. But I don't want to hit any stones or rocks with the alpha motion. I really don't like that. That's really because the Kuhn mower, I don't like the Kuhn mower, like the whole stand, because of my thumb. And yeah, I actually should record a curved track, but I didn't. But also, I also like to have the mower, like the Kuhn mower on the outside, because, well, see, when I turn here, I can turn, and you see, everything is cut. When I do it turn the other way, there's always a little bit behind, even though with the alpha motion we are 340, we mow at 343, I think, or 2, something like that. So I'm just gonna mow in an awkward shape. I'm gonna tidy up later on. That's where the cows were grazing yesterday. Probably when you see that video, it's already long on TikTok. So here I can reuse my AB line. I'm really impressed about the R5 3000 with SF1. It's really working great. Yeah. So that you all know, the update that it always changes. I will have to do a couple of phone calls later on. So the 3000 is, I gave it back to Alfred because it's some problem with the end trip. I can't connect to the RTK. And on a Massey we have the Agra GPS antenna, but I really don't like it. I don't like the menu structure. It's my personal opinion. Maybe someone else likes it. You can see the Massey. And you can see the Agra GPS antenna on top. It doesn't look bad with the Massey. It looks like the, one of those Trimble guys. I'm gonna shut up now and mow for a little bit, and maybe the GoPro will be charged more, or I will have time to put it in a mount and so probably see what's going on in a G5. I always call it Gen 5, but it's G5 actually. So I want to talk about something. It's gonna be a little bit different kind of videos. Yesterday I was watching YouTube and I was watching, I also, because my native tongue is Swiss German, so if you have to criticize my accent, I try to speak as normal as possible, and not too much like, yeah, doesn't sound like too much like of a German. And I was watching Jan, or Twitch Farming. I also listen to his podcast. It's great. He does great content. And he did a video also in like also that style. He had the GoPro, instead of like on the right side, he had it on the left side, and while he was spraying, I think herbicide, and he was doing that kind of video, and I thought, oh, I could do a video like that today. And he also uses the same kind of DJI mics. And after that, I was just on YouTube, and it auto-played Rulpershof, I think, or Rulpers. I don't know their name. I think one is called Janis or something like that. I don't know if they're brothers. It's like one of the first time I was watching them, and they were trying to plant potato, but it was so wet. They get stuck all the time with the tractor for planting potatoes. So yeah, it was kind of sad to see. And one bit, like, they had so much water, they pumped it out with a slurry tanker. They pumped out the water out of the field. So it was like, kind of like, didn't expect. Here it's still wet. I'm surprised how wet it is. So I even make with my big tires here on a 6125. Even then I make track marks. Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. And it's also wet because it's morning, and I've turned off the PTOs already a bit sooner. Now I have to wait. So even here it's still wet, the ground, and it's always like raining. I was planting sunflowers on Monday, and Tuesday it rained, and now we have Thursday already. So I'm listening to the Farm for Profit podcast, and mowing here, and it's going great. Just using my curve truck. It won't back up. I will tidy up the end bits last, but here I have to go gentle because it's quite a rough field. So it's beautiful cut here, but it's last time I'm gonna cut because that one here gonna put corn in. Swap my line. Swap. Here I will have to back up. I should have like a holder for the GoPro, but I don't have that yet. And put it on the top of my head so it would have like a let's drive or something like that. And I set it all the setting to default. I just try a bit adjusting my ITU settings from that. Just that's what's set in operator's manual, but I have to read it through it on my iPad, but didn't get around to it. And yeah, I will set it up, and once it's all set up, I will do probably a TikTok, and yeah, also put it in a blog how to set it up. So today I got the rake at the back. I got the 6125 again, and so I'm gonna drive that today. I'm gonna do raking where I mowed yesterday all the paddocks, although I have to look after the yogurt in 1 hour or less than 1 hour, and I will do like interrupt the raking. That's gonna be the plan. Hopefully the other GoPro will start. I will actually film with the iPhone. So in order to be to turn on the PTO, you need to be in a PTO menu, and I'm gonna put 400 RPMs on, but with the 540 economy PTO, or I say 750 because on a old fence it was called 750 RPM PTOs, like on a 515s and tractors like that. It was called 540 or it was like 540 was the normal one, 750, and 1000 economy PTO is actually the 1450, I believe, something like that. So it's very old school, but I always say 750 PTO because for me it makes more sense to say the because actually if you don't know that number, 540 RPM PTO is like when you have your tractor at full revs, or I think 2000 RPMs on a motor, like, and it makes more sense. But I can understand why they call it 540 economy PTO, because no one uses it to speed up implement, PTO driven implement 750 RPMs. It's most people use it to be with 1500 RPMs, be at 540 PTO RPMs, 540 motor engine RPMs. Yeah, that's why. And I can't go that fast. I'm going like about 7 because it's quite bouncy out here. It's like very bouncy. You can see the rake bouncing around. Yeah, that old Pöttinger rake. Believe it or not, but that rake is from 2007. I believe 2007. Yeah, and we bought it would say exactly 10 years ago. So it's the 10th season that we do with that rake. Before, actually, it's story time now. Before we had a crown rake, single rotor rake, and we did everything with that. We did rake a little bit less, but yeah, we did all with that, and